Akamat. Antu. Amamulaw. Amthethokazi. Wena ungumfundisi Nkosazana Yehola mkhumbi welanga. Ngibhekisa kuwe. Mahluleli weqiniso. Nakho konke okungafi. Igumbi likhanyiswe izibane zakho. Ezimbili. Isilinganiso nomthetho. Ngilandela indlela yakho. Elotshwe phezulu esibhakabhakeni. Ngingena egunjini lesilinganiso. Ngilindele isinqumo sakho. Uyinkosazana yezulu nomhlaba. Uyinkosazana yamazwe amabili. Wena ukhipha igama elingcwele. Egunjini lezinqumo. Amthethokazi. Amamulaw. Ndlovukazi. Nkosazana yamagama. Nkosikazi yendlu yamabhuku. Mgcini wakho konke okulotshwe eMentethi. Ezweni lamathongo. Uphakanyisiwe esihlalweni sakho sobukhosi. Sikanuthi sibhakabhaka. Wena mazi yemiqulu engcwele. Wena mlomo kababa wakhe. Nkosazana yabalobi. Mgcini wetshe lingcwele. Ilapisi lazulu. Ngathi amazwi ami. Angaletha injabulo kuwe. Nezwi lami. Libe iqiniso endlebeni zakho. Amthethokazi. Amamulaw. Usechet nemat. Hepet shet. Fenti. Amkabeti. Nehawu. Reti. Mati F neba. Neba per M. Set kesu. Ujatnes. Kelti H MSNF. Ampeseku. Neb maat. Tenemi. Ati. Tutu F. Wanamenti. Maan F. Heruseru. Kemi. Shetkeru. Nechen. Serkeru. Basti. Pra-FH. Daret. Kenemti. Ahotep F. Nebharu. Serechi. Neb Abwi. Nefertem. Demsep. Amamulaw. 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 Amaat. 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 Amlamogat. 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 Atjehut. 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 Ashu. 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 Atefnut. 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 Anut. 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 Ageb. 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 Aasa. 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 Aoset. 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 Aset. 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 Aneptet. 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 Aanpuk. 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 Asachmet. 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 Amsham. 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 Alifat. 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 Eteru. 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 Eteru.
Velingani savusela.
Velingani savusela.
Velingani savusela.
Velingani savusela.
Velingani savusela.
Velingani savusela.
all the leftovers my art used to build new things that were destroyed by Set. My art is the favorite of Set and the tent. If you got something during the season of my art, it means you mastered the 42 laws of my art and you followed the guidance of my art. My art. My art. My art. My art. My mullah. My mullah. My mullah. I'm Tetolas.
My art. My art. My art. I'm Tetolas. I'm Mamula. That was it. My art. My art. That was it. Thokozani, welcome all to 897 Piela Street, Mo Orlando East. Nakalina Kinganeo from the Kingdom of Oset. We are currently in the last day of the season of Ma'at. The season started on the 23rd of July and is ending on the 23rd of August. This is the 11th principle in the African royal calendar. The things that align us with the season of Ma'at, Inyanga Kwedi is July, Ichelitapa stone is amethyst, Umbala Mala color is violet, Intindi metal is platinum, Amaka is frankincense, Impepo is oris, Isihlahla sikari tree is papyrus, Izilwane diphologolo animals is heron, ostrich and owl. This is the African royal calendar, the book Unkulu reads from when he does on Pato. Please do get yourself a copy only for 200 rands, the Kemet African calendar. To find and follow us on our social media platforms, you can go on Instagram and Twitter at GEK_movement, on Facebook at GEK movement, on YouTube at Great Empire of Kemet. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment. On Wednesdays, we discuss topics on the African royal calendar on Twitter Spaces. If you do come across the post, please do retweet for awareness. At the black market today, we have Truth Seekers brought to you by Uketa Tabo from the Kingdom of the Houthi. Uketa specializes in arms, crystal bands, incenses, and the bags for each season. We also have the Great Empire of Kemet, my home. This is the Blue Lotus Tea, only for 250 rands. The Great Empire of Kemet, my home. We also have Umamfiso's herbal products. This is Umamfiso's Rab Rab, Mamfiso's Cancer Bush, and this is the smaller version of the Mamfiso's Rab Rab. Booksman brought to you by Undlovukazikia from the Kingdom of Cape. Booksman searches, finds, and delivers any kinds of book you're looking for. They are here to make sure that books are easy to find at a reasonable and affordable price. This is Robert Sobukwe, How Can a Man Die Better? By Benjamin Pogrand. How Can a Man Die Better? The Great Empire of Kemet again. This is the turmeric capsules by Great Empire of Kemet. This is the Kemet African calendar, and this is the disc calendar. This is the much simpler version of the African royal calendar book. This is the disc calendar. So the disc calendar includes the important dates and the cardinal points that we attend after every 3 months. This is the disc calendar. Most godly for those of us who want to donate, in order for us to have lunch every Sunday and the running of the GEK movement and Lekambalena Komsamu. On our website, for those of us who want to donate, to help with the black programs and the black unity, please do click on the link. We would appreciate donations in all forms, even your talents. Since we are on the last Sunday of the season of Ma'at, I would like to recite a very powerful poem. Giving gratitude to Ma'at. 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 Kanje kuresalabisa Ma'at mbamulawu. Ma'at uyindlovukazi yomthetho. Ma'at ke kgosigadi ya molao. Female and male is balance. Umama no baba is balance. The sun and the moon is balance. Umvelinqangi no nomkhulane is balance. Letsatsi le ngwedi is balance. Sengwe le sengwe se se leng mo lefatsheng se tsamaya ka bobedi. Ka nako ya Ma'at ntse go sena tlhakatlhakano. Ga wa tshwana go lla thata ene ga wa tshwana go se gathata. Life has to have balance in order not to have violence in your living. Ma'at. 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 Mamulao. Mamulao. Tetogas. Tetogas. Oset. 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 I'd like to call up Ungosazana from the kingdom of Neptet. Pour la season ya Ma'at. Neptet. Neptet. Neptet.
Today's topic is ending the season of Ma'at. For those that don't know who Ma'at is, Ma'at, the ancient Egyptian concept of truth, balance, and order, harmony, and law, and justice. Ma'at was also the goddess. These concepts and regulated the stars, seasons, and actions of mortals.
I'm from Kingdom of Gap. I gap. Let's give gratitude to Ma'at. Ma'at. I'm here to remind you, Babantu, Inuit is just around the corner. So I'm here putting in Kumbuzo Siyahamba on 23rd, and amount from here, Scotland is 850, and that 850 is inclusive of the food, and e-transport. And Maukumela from Edebon Etegwini is gonna be 1,300. So there's two trainer points with Lapus Maukumela corner. So it's Lana Esgodweni, and from Edebon or Etegwini is from that side. Then if now you want to leave from your houses using your own transport, you need to do a payment of 200. So that 200 is for food and for e-toilet. I need you need to hire e-toilet to that side. So e-accounts, ikhona lapho poster, the green poster. So if you don't have a poster and you are interested, please see me after e-lecture. Then I will give you more details. And also, if you want to know, you can see WhatsApp me. Then another poster I want to the packages. So if now we want accommodation, but please note that if you want accommodation, it's from the 21st. I think 22nd Abla. Kali's go through the whole night. So Abla along the 22nd, then only the 21st, more accommodation trainer. You will be able to sleep so that you can have Amanda for the 22nd. Then but with that poster, there's other numbers that you can contact if you want to know more information about those packages. Unalia 1.7, there's another one at 2.4, 2,475, that's the second one, and the last one 2,930. So if you want more information, please call the numbers. And also 1,725 now please do call the numbers. Then the one on the green posters, I will give you more information. This one I'm not sure which by packaging and done, so for more information please do call that number. And but want to e-fast, we are 4 days away from e-fast. So when we welcome this season it first day to. So if you go Dinyama and Ukologo, please not good thing. Start later Wednesday. First thing in the morning, so inyama le anaya Sunday no for the whole week. So when as eating jama, veggies, fruits and water. So if fast, I need to more fast. I need to you want to umzimba wako ube light and I get that if fast it's a meditator. So it's part of the meditation. And even if you are not gonna be able to join us May 23rd, please do join us for a fast, right? So first meal and before sunrise. This sunrise I'll set you well. Maybe Apoliana. I guess some of us we are still colonized, we are employees. So the first week kaluma Apoliana for strength. I think the first week is very hard. So imagine from 23rd to 23rd, it's more than 21 days. Ne? So first week is hard, so in between. Then I'm sure the second week comes to face a fast, right? Because then you when so this weekend break, don't lastly you're inyama. Eating inyama all throughout the week. So inyama, back in the finger lunch, but so then you consume only water and fruits in between. Last meal after a sunset, I give a little about the veg. So the veg is alone now. Doesn't mean I have to go the veg in jet. I'm going to pay for the veg for allowed in setting element. I can't tell you the tasting. So I'll start saying I'm more fasting mentality like kunje khabitšha teng ya pa ka metsi o tshele le morolo wa metsi so tlamehile o dire le wena gore di go appetize, right? So and from today please avoid heavy meals. I can now prepare your bowels for kunje kusona. So no meat, no thing, the bomashi, and I can also if you are during fasting, right? And also no sexual activities. So lo ne la fasta bagwan but le ke bazalwane. So I think you know man, that can help background really a son. So the thing that I fast. So every time I school do I get fast. But hey, bazalwane. Siyangena so bawantu. Siyangena fasting. So also you must reduce your trend, your favorite habits. I need to have a nila. Ne? So lemona, rafupota, alcohol, rafupota, li TV, because lo ne na li junk ne. So lo ne rafupota TV. Yonke into nje uyithanda usiba gore itlo go thusa gore o kene mo fasting o le ready. Then last week ke le ka mention gore re lo kena ko Mpophomeng mass figure on the day, the 22nd. Those ones that will be living here from a school day. So when I in Mpophoma, and in Mpophoma it's quite a distance. We are hand la pair. So at least I can tell you more fasting. Your body does so please make sure for Baba Satwala put some amount. I can look connected in nature as well. So Baba we also try to look at so mole pashelela and little moment kulele makapa ale a tabane because lina hanikile neki minada ne pathokile because matapa ale wa khopa so ish le mo di pain yana so maybe you can get those rabanyana shoes nyana go khone go balance sharp how can go meeting. Then akulalwa babantu so people will ask me ukuthi manje rabala so we don't sleep on the 22nd shapas until ramela mbeli ngani afika in the morning. And la GK is not a church. So omunye uyangibuza ukuthi manje kwenzakalani kushawa isigubhu la opela siyaprofita. So we are not doing that. Ukuthi ngikuthela indaba zakho manje ukuthi wena no, we don't do that. So yeah, akile khalkhana for the ones that went there before. So once you do your payments, please send your proof of payment. Email, you can email it, then you can also send it via WhatsApp on the green post. Yeah, so in terms of the apparel, during the course of the day, so we have a theme, Liberating. The one poster on is green. And green veleki color ya asat. So you are welcoming back Umbelungangi. So the theme is green. So we are encouraging you to find green. We are already wearing green. So wear green, welcome. So let's wear green. And what else? Lembuzi. Every cardinal point we slaughter. So slaughter we are urging everyone to contribute any amount we can so that we can that will be slaughtered today. So we are you can buy imbuzi, but imbuzi we are not only welcoming Belingan, we are also welcoming our ancestors. I don't want to in hibernation, no Belingan. So babu ya born. So next is your contribution towards imbuzi so that Baba no man at least ngwana rona masi phahla lapha yana gore ngwana ke at least phela we are atoms, so whatever that you are doing by bona and by feel. So the aparo at night is cold, so pabata busigo phela ko colonial ko tabe ko di kwa. So at night mo tenteng ina le go nna le metsinyana ya rothanyana metsi phela re kwa go di. So please bring warm clothes, le dikobo ha le tsamaya le bana. Then we got now like this spongenyana la le bana so that they can sleep. Like bana ba tshwanela rona, they sleep. Then you can also bring some snack nyana for selling on the day. I can more fasting, like snack nyana, juice nyana, fruit nyana. Yeah, you know this snack nyana since sustaining until nako ya train. I start at 6. So at 6, I'll fit up. So we need to leave early. So 6 o'clock in the morning after the pasha fell. Because you still need to prepare that site. Then we have pay you definitely everything so that you can comfortable because while I shop or drink, so everything must be in order. So please, it's a arrangement. If you have a family, maybe more so wait so that if you talk about Hakala, or if you come 6 o'clock in the morning after Mpata, so I will keep on doing the announcement. But still, you can still WhatsApp me if you want more information. Maybe in Turkey, once I understand that, so you are free to do that. So was there any?
I have an announcement here from Undlovukazi Elected. So Undlovukazi Ari, she has a place in. So the location is 5 Freiberger Street in Vetporki in Roodepoort. So Undlovukazi says that if anyone wants to host an event or have a function, she can help you in a place for booking. So if you want to host an event or function, you can book the place, and you can find the pictures at the market Kotafulenia JPT. So if you want to host an event or function, you can book this place from Undlovukazi Limited. Right. So we'll see.
Ama-at. Amamlaw. Amamlaw. Antu. Angwedi. Anaptet. Antu. Anumzam. Anumtutul. Alole. Aimotep. Fusamazu. Credomun. Kuthiwa yiyo lemdwembe vele. Yingakho sikule situation esikuyo. So siyabonga makhethe, sibonga umoya. Angazi noma indlebe zami kwenzakalani, angizwa kahle. Angazi noma i-change of season. Ngiqale nje ngokuthi samukele njengenjwayelo. We welcome all people abaqala ukunyathela esigodlweni. Sithi kusekhaya la. Thokozeni. Namhlanje sivala uma-at umthethokazi. Wonke umuntu uzoba nethuba njengoba we all know ukuthi ekhemit you experience yourself. It's not a hearsay. Ukuthi usibani wenzeni. How were you affected by this season? There are so many things that happen here ekhaya, on the continent and internationally. That confirms, each and every season. Tinage who now live intelligently in terms of our lives, because we are relentless in maintaining a resonance between Izulu nomhlaba. We can only do that by understanding the laws that govern the universe as to what time it is, what energies are prevalent, and what is the character of that energy. So that is really, really assisting us. Ama-at. Even in terms of a revolution, of our planet around the sun. When we say that the first day of the season or month, it is the 23rd. Asikhulumi ha. Sikhulumi qiniso. The other day I was watching a documentary of some of the spaceships that have been launched. They've entered the orbit of the moon. Its destination is the moon. But they will only enter on the surface of the moon on the 23rd of August. Ama-at. It's good science. I see harbor because the revolution of, remember Guti, the revolution of the moon is synchronized with our revolution around the sun. So that is why you always see one side of the moon. You don't see the other side because it is synchronized. As Earth revolves around the sun, so does the moon, so synchronity. So therefore, astronomers, they understand the fact Guti, when they have to launch a mission to the moon, singazige noma it's another fake moon landing, because there's this guy whom they claim Guti landed on the moon, but when he has to swear Uguti ulendile lapha, I saw him running away. Meaning Uguti, you will never trust what these evil people say to us, which is why we need to rely on the inner Uma-at. Uma-at tells you when people are lying to you. Why? Because Uma-at it is that etheric body, the electromagnetic field that surrounds Earth and surrounds everything else that lives on Earth. Meaning what you cannot enter, the surface of the moon until its cycle brings you closer. So they calculate, if we launch the mission now, by this time we will be this far in terms of revolution of the moon. So therefore, moon and earth gives us an opportunity for us to land on the surface on the 23rd. So lento sikhulumayo iqiniso. There are those, some of us, who have normalized a lie from white people. They still cling on to the concept of the first of the month. Remember that concept was actually brought to us deliberately, so that we are never aligned. You can never control or mentally colonize people who are conscious. Ever since we were colonized, samba ngalesikhathi. And remember ukuthi isikhathi siyini? It's a miniature of a calendar. Right? You look at isikhathi. It's a microcosm of the macrocosm, which is the calendar, which is here on the southern part of Kemet. We no longer call this name Yamabruno and the British, South Africa. Geographical position. Then you call your nation based on the geographical position of your own country, which is very foolish. Nakona, it's another way of misaligning people. Because when you call on something, you are activating a certain vibrational frequency. Evusa okhokho bakho. Manje mawuthi South Africa kuvuka ba. Who rises? Ifana nalento ka-August. Mawuthi August uvusa ba. Greek. And how many of us are used to calling this month Unhlaba? Yini ngeSuthu? Amen. Leke. Yini ngeSuthu? Huh? Hayibo. Unhlaba manje ngesiZulu. Hayi. No, inyanga lesibuyo. Thina ngesiZulu sithi Unhlaba. No. Never. Hey, calendar. Check out calendar. Hayibo. Ithini lapho? Huh? Uyabona i-exposure ukuthi calendar. Hayibo. Iphathwe. That's one. NgesiSuthu kuyafana. Hey, but manje makhe. This information must be here. Nala. Maybe Buza before you should be able to answer. Because that demonstrates the alignment yakho neZulu. Ngoba you can't rely on August. August laba sivusa abo Augustus. The Roman evil person. Hey, nalo bani. Zonke. I say imidlwembe. Those are colonizers. Imidlwembe in the yethu. Anybody that betrays a movement for liberation yabantu, umdlwembe lo. It doesn't matter ukuthi betrayal yakho ingakanani. Umdlwembe, and it's very painful to your ancestor for you to be called umdlwembe. Because the ancestor you are carrying with you, la along your spine, those were warriors. People who never compromised, who would rather die than sell their nation. So it's very easy for us, for imali. Yikho ngithi, hey man, aniyekeni ukuba obsessed ngemali. Imali paper, eline ink. You can then go and sell your people in pursuit of money. You can never trust abantu who are driven by money. I heard the other day, laguma socials, kune comrade ekhalayo ukuthi in 94 cents iphutha. Remember in 94 we nearly never had a government because 90% of the people who were supposed to go to parliament were in Mizwembe. 90%, but because of Utata compromised the ANC. Bayitshela ukuthi oh no, sizongena, we will deal with them. You can't deal nomdlwembe. That is why we are in this situation esikulo namhlanje. Had we dealt in the Midwembe in 94, maybe all of us are rich. Maybe all of us are either mining, owning mines or doing this and that, being okay in terms of development. But umdlwembe ufakwa ihendla yakhe lapha eParliament to go and serve the interest of the handler. That is why we are in this situation. So, siphahlela uma-art to weed out imidlwembe amongst us. Somebody in a good Twitter space we had on Wednesday. Ubuza a question based on an ancient story, Skamankare, from ancient Kemet. He wrote there, ukuthi umdlwembe amongst you, ubulawe nomndeni wakhe, ngoba imbewu embi, that you don't want ukuthi iphume futhi. Do you understand? An example of that, you say to China. I read the story of a 14-year-old who discovered that her uncle was a traitor. Lo mntwana at the age of 14 took a gun and blew the head of the uncle because you are delaying the struggle of the people. And in future it will be amongst us who decide, okay, how do we deal nemidlwembe amongst us? So that umenzi usithengise and knowing very well ukuthi nothing will happen to you. That is why kugcwele imidlwembe nje all over the continent. Abantu who don't mind spilling the blood of black people to protect the interest of the master. Yenzani le ECOWAS? Is it not ready to kill us? Because when you kill people in Niger, you are killing us. So, yinto siyiphahlelayo uma athi akakline eGK. Yonke imidlwembe ifutheke. Because these are the people who are going to delay us from achieving what we need to achieve. Yinto esiyiphahlelayo leyo makhehla. Mesilokho sikhuluma ngemidlwembe esakhenayo. Sakhenayo ngempela. Some of us are our members of our families. Umazi ukuthi umdlwembe lo. That goes against anything in terms of development. Once you are involved in sabotaging the movement of the people, umdlwembe. I don't care ukuthi ubani. umdlwembe straight. So into esiyiphahlelayo ukuthi thina that are pure and have a free flow la ngaphakathi, let umoya guide us and protect us from all these evil people who are driven by money. So athi ufundisile, there's a lot in this season that we've learned ukuthi i-conscience yabantu is being jogged all over the world. Umuntu omnyama uvukile. All over the world we are talking the same language. Why? Because my art is here to balance izinto. For a long time we've been slaves and colonized. I know some of us, they still basancenga ama-positions, basancenga umlungu. Yingakho ngithi ukusebenza ipoison makela. Ukusebenza ipoison. Asisebenzeni kepha sibeke enough money to free ourselves so that we pursue our talents. Lendo ozela ulfumbatile. This is what we should be pursuing. Not ukuthi uyahamba uyofunda all these degrees to be a slave again. Neo slavery. That is why you'll find it no problem to sabotage or even destroy the movement yabantu. Why? Because we're now comfortable. Thina siphahlela ukuthi sibe ne-success outside of umlungu. When we are comfortable and nakhona he comfort that is never lasting. Ngoba umlungu kusasa uyabona ukuthi awujuju uyaqinisa. Umlungu packs uvala ifactory. What happens to you? Ubuya kithi angithi. Uzokhala kithi wena mdlwembe. Hayi semxoshiwe. Thina sithi landela lo mlungu bosbetrayer because of yena. Hey, umuntu must have a conscience. I don't understand people who cannot in this day and age feel the pain of a black person. It means ukuthi awuseyena umuntu uyisilwane ufana nalabelungu. So all of us and the into zoyenza ukuthi lento le ize iphele asisibhamu yilento esiyenzayo mphahlo, because sifuna ukushaya belungu laba wiki khona. Umlungu is very strong in terms of ibhamu amabhomb. You can never touch umlungu lapho, but slowly masiloko siphatha. We know what we are getting there. Ever since this Buye Plaf, what happened? There are so many things. Umoya osibonisayo ukuthi lento eniyenzayo iyasebenza. So please, ngiyacela wherever you are, have a conscience for umuntu omnyama. Whatever decision you're making in terms of sabotaging or betraying abantu abamnyama. I know a lot of people, especially those that are in politics, abasena nembeza. All of them now are planning our future. Huh? Without us, it means the future is going to be determined by a group of 2,000 people are going to decide the future yomuntu omnyama. And under a structure somlungu, a white man structure, you still want to continue well. You haven't heard ukuthi leli yizwe lamakhosi namakhosikazi. This is the land of kings and queens. where now you still pursuing ubulima, evilness. Politics is evilness. Because the politics here that has brought us, we black people were messed up by politics. Politics has never done anything. Instead, nje pacifier. Wherever it is, it's pacifying. Because it's all about votes. Who needs a vote? Do we need to vote? We don't need to vote. We have our land, we can feed ourselves, we can clothe ourselves. So it's to pacify us so that we never get to that level where our land and our wealth is back. So please, Maketa, please, this is the evilness. Here le mizwembe okumele sithile nayo. Umlungu uweak kithi. A white person is very weak to us. Because basenyameni. This is not the time for black people to be thinking about Bugatti. How can you be thinking about a mansion in Bugatti? In this time, in this day and age, when we're supposed to liberate ourselves. So don't be conflicted. Don't be conflicted. Iskati sama Bugatti nama prawns. Sieza. This is not the time for you to be fixated by material possessions. It's difficult for other people to even accept that. But it's so good for you to be able to be free. Then conway. And be satisfied with that. Because we have a long-term view about my black person. So if we are myopic, we are short-sighted, you just want these things. Yini Ferrari. It's nothing, man. Now, once our creativity returns, we are going to design cars that are even better than Ferrari. So when you labor for these material, possessions, that is why they are all over now. Babona sebengena majority. Ali ANC kuzi EFF kuzi nkatha. All of them claim ukuthi I have a better philosophy. Ngingakweza kakhulu because ngineskia mina of the handler. Hey, that's what they boast about. Because the power that they claim they have is the power of the colonizer. Who has set up this structure? C'est politique. Siyazelaphi thina ipolitiki eAfrika? We don't know that. It came with a white man to suppress our own governing system. So for you to be coming to us as those costly salah, I know, man, I'm going to change South Africa. So I is in South Africa. This is the craziness and the foolishness and the hypocrisy. It's not like people don't know. People know. They know very well, but now because of the benefits of a package, they've been promised houses all over the world. You agree to preside over this theft we call it republic. You have a house in France. Go to Switzerland. Switzerland. All these groups who've been stealing our money, it's deposited there. In Switzerland. Hey! And they even tell us every year, Uqale. I don't know whether the commission or the does investigating the amount that leaves the continent every year. It's not us, ordinary people, who are taking this money out. It's the politicians. All of them, they have their accounts outside. Manje ungitshele ukuthi labantu basebenzela ba. Switzerland, they tell them ukuthi I won't tell on you. Just put the money there. And that money, and trillions that are supposed to develop us are being stolen by our own politicians. Every year they come and tell you all sorts of nonsense. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Look at Soweto. Soweto has been like this ever since Sapato Amapu. Kunamatu room la. Abegwa Mapu. They still standing. Bona even worse. Basbegela izindlu after 3 months. They are crack. The developer, who bribile na developer, wa bribe the inspector. When the inspector comes, the inspector just gives a certificate that this house is solid. After 3 months, what happens? Hey, because we've outsourced our power to evil people. Politicians are evil, man. You cannot say that you are representing umuntu. Look, if Labantu Laba were serious about empowering us, 5 years is enough. You would see change, la. All over. 5 years is enough. Ngisho last week, in South Africa, in terms of our minerals that we have, Sinani Footman, we have the richest uranium that will take us a short time for us to develop a nuclear arm. And not only nuclear arm, but in terms of nuclear energy. That's not case, man. America, Europe, because now in Nigeria, Bantuinya, uranium. Tina, they discouraged us when Uzuma was proposing. No, I would make the pants and build the facility. There's a Pelindaba. Pelindaba is right there. Ivalwe ngamabomu. Because umlungu uthe, you do not have a right as a black people to possess nuclear armaments. All governments of the continent agreed in Nigeria nuclear. Does it have a nuclear facility? Hey, but no, when you can't develop and enrich your own uranium, give it to us. We are better positioned for us to handle uranium. Nina nizosibulala ngoba siyazi nisikwatele. Vele. Please, Maketa, decolonize the mind. Decolonize the mind. Just introspect on everything. Huh? Na ile ndoza amaguta. Ukuze qaliwo. Besides, them being viewed as having taken a position in Rupert, they had bought uranium mines. Amaguta. That is why they were targeted. And I hear now, Usiri finally has woken up. He's agreed with Russia. into eyaqala nguZuma ukuthi hey, let us set up a nuclear energy facility in South Africa. Wakhala bani akukhalanga thina, ukhala belungu. Bademonstrator ngoba le government yethu sababelungu, how it was cancelled. What is the population of white people here?
7%.
Manje, why are we listening to ingane futhi 7 million? Tina, we are over 40 million. We were not concerned. All we want is a stable supply of energy. How many people have lost jobs because of this crisis here, load shedding? How many people, not only jobs, but even companies have been closed. You can't supply me with energy. I am growing, I am farming, or for chicken. All those chickens, we saw them on socials, they were dead. Who's going to compensate those people? Why? Because we always agree to follow ingane man. Ingane ihlonga ndlebe. Funa induku. Meke uyakhuluma uthi hey wena. Na indawo yakho la. Ukhuluma abantu abadala manje. How can we be in this position? Yes, kunini last week or 3 weeks ago, we didn't have electricity here. For days. 4 days. And worst part of it, there's no longer money to fix ESCOM. Why? Because politicians stole the money. They stole more than 460 billion. Nobody accounts for that money. Who accounts for that money? Nobody accounts for that money. Manje, they come and give us stories. Oh, no. I'm in a better position. There was Ukwete. There was a Balu Chamnandalo. Then the Pravin. These are two people who were taking care of the supply of energy. They had to bring in somebody. Without firing these two, who pays for that cost of the third person? And then that third person is hired to go and visit all the power stations. Ukwete nalo Chamnanda uhlulwe yini? Bahlulwe yini ukuyenza lento ezwa lo muntu? Then you come and tell me ukuthi politicians are representing us. They are not representing us, they are representing their own interests. Imali that is supposed to be given to the third guy, where does it come from? Is it not our money?
Yes.
Remember, Guti, the money that is held by politicians, it's our money. It's our money. And we have the right to revolt and say we are mishandling our money. They will mishandle our money because we vote them in power all the time. Hey, I once had an interview no JJ Taban. That was the first and last interview. Angela ukuthi mengumtshela nje ukuthi hey wena. The Republic of South Africa ubutsotsi. What he give me? But you guys voted for it. Ejali. We vote for ubutsotsi to be perpetuated. Huh? Umankare was right. You cannot lose 460 billion of people, then nothing happens to you. You are the worst umdwembe. You do that without any conscience. You come and tell us, newspapers, "Aye, we lost it." Huh? Benzani financial, that amount, but it's a loss. Benzani. Write off. How do you write off 460 billion? That money, if it was given to us to develop ourselves, we'll be very far. So Uma Art is calling on us. I-conscience yethu ayivuke. Siyakulala. No politics or religion will bring a brighter future for umuntu omnyama. Hey, that is why Tina, we were not involved in politics. And we had opportunities to be involved in politics. But we are sometimes moya wale. Uyibona ukuthi nayo opportunity ngangena lapha phansi. Uzibone nje ukuthi inyawo zakho ziyala. Until there's clarity in your mind. Ukuthi kungani amakhehla refused for you to be able to participate. Because each judgment is coming for them. And then now it mustn't find you on the wrong side of our struggle. If those lakho, let it be proud. Ubakrele umele buke muva umamwini. Bonke laba oSankara ababuke with pride. uSankara is very happy with the young man there. Lowase Burkina Faso. Hey, this is how a black person is supposed to behave, especially endaweni yakhe. You can't allow abuse. So I'm so happy in Nyama, those people free themselves. All that is demanded is our bravery to make this call. The other time I was saying, Guti, you can never be armchair revolutionary in this day and age. It doesn't matter how small your contribution, it is necessary for us to be able to move forward. As abantu abamnyama, wherever you are, you must make a contribution. If not, you don't need money for you to conscientize abantu in your own area so that abantu stop being myopic. They must stop being greedy. Material things. All of us are very wealthy. All these people who were, promoted in that. Ibillion uzoyenza majahi. Ibillion you're going to make lapho is a guarantee. Able to destroy the Republic of South Africa and chase away these evil people. We're begging white people to never leave South Africa. We are not like that. We are a different generation. Let them go. Hey, then we are going to be free. And we are going to now realize our wealth. They are sitting in all these concessions. 100 and something, billion of, either do the money. The minerals they export. 150 something billion every year. That goes to these white people. Money that should be pocketed by you. So to Umalendu's man, don't just give in without a fight. Mina, I will never die kneeling begging, never. Bayongibulala vele ngiphethe umkhonto ngiyakubo. Ilapho. Hey, because ungengani. What's the point of being alive in this situation? Being a slave in your own country. It's a shame. Look at the economy of South Africa. We are less than 5% of the stock market. Then you are saying which it's normal. We need to normalize that. Ukuthi thina sizalelwe inhlupheko. We are not born for poverty. Tina, we're born. Yes. Siba conscious. We realize ukuthi the abundance in corner, but it's been captured. And nobody will return that abundance to us, but us. We need to be bold. We need to be like the Burkina Faso, guy, and the Niger guy, and the Gugu Pemani. Hey, Sebekalili movement has started. Bonke labantu bathi, no minerals are going to be exported without them being
compensated.
No. Process. But in the Cameroon. Hey, look at our diamonds. Our diamonds can employ people in their own companies. Huh? Independently. Just look at diamonds and that gold. For you to be able to polish diamonds. A lot of us could set up. You don't need in the Wangaga. Just that piece. You can make millions polishing diamonds from there. You don't need to go to town. Abo Zamazama Lava. They are knocking them up instead of formalizing them. And I'm glad Burkina Faso who tell Abo Zamazama, I'm going to give them certificates and I'm going to help them to mine safely their own resources. We are both more petty diamond. We are both more petty gold. Yakala land apartheid. What was the reason for the government here to emnyama to continue with that nonsense? How can you be so good to say Gauteng, the land of gold, but you can't touch? What craziness is that? Oh, I live in Gauteng. In Gauteng, gold. I go. Back tournament gold, we are both. Huh? Usakoni. Ay, makesana. Right ke. Kungenzeka ikhona nje lapho. Mengakupa dipa ngithola sokuyicala. I've mined without permission. Permission okumele ibuye kuba. This is what they're doing in rural South Africa. Banikeza a Canadian company a concession to go and mine le Mpumalanga. Mayifika lapha uthola ukhoza eMpumalanga. Hey khoza, ngiphethe phela. Ngicela ukuthi udedise lo muzi wakho. Ukubeke lapha nje. Why? Because where we are sitting kune line ye gold. Ukhoza athi kanjani manje ndoda? Umuzi wami lo. But umuzi wakho have the surface rights, not the mineral rights. That is your government abusing you in favor of a Canadian company. And that is rampant all rural South Africa. Manje umtshele ukuthi how are they representing us? Huh? It means ukuthi if we don't return to the tried and tested governing system here to your course, we will never of our continent. Hey, ngoba manje bahlongoza umbhedo, the Black Republic. That's what they are talking about now. Oh, no, me, now I'm going to form a Black Republic. What nonsense is that? What is a Black Republic? And what's the foundation of a Black Republic? When you ask about that, they point to Haiti. Look at Haiti. Can you make Haiti an example? Why? Because all of them, that is why I was saying, if in Bonga, all these great people that we respected before, none of them called for cause. That's why they even came with some concept that are so weird, Pan-Africanism. Where's the foundation of Pan-Africanism? All of them had already normalized the colonization to say, no, it's structure some law, it's okay. It just needs a black jockey. That's what they're saying to us. Oh, no, we need to paint this horse. This is a white horse, it painted in black. Nobody is going to bring a brighter future for you. A Chinese, a Russian, a whatever. Those people can only support your own struggle to liberate yourself. What are we waiting for? Why singakhulumi with one voice? Sitting there. Huh? We intellectualize struggle. Eh, la kuma social. Baphelela la kuma social. Eh? Social media revolutionaries. Eh, baqasha futhi they even hide their names. I know. Mazet. Went bad. This Mazet. So that the real identity is one. Ingatholakali. Sisaban man. What are we scared of? What are we afraid of as black people? Maybe abanye bantu, there are people who are scared of the success. They are obsessed with the oppression. So that because the oppression gives them an opportunity to complain and complain and complain. And nothing is changed. Nothing is achieved. Huh? It means ukuthi la ekhanda we still are dealing with a residue of a colonial mindset. A liberated person like Conway won't be complaining, but will be coming up with solutions. We should be solution-based. Singaloko sikhuluma ngeproblem wire. Huh? Last year besikhuluma ngalento. Now this year mele kube the forward movement. Ukuthi so far we've identified our problem, we've come together as a collective, and this is how we are resolving it. Which is what EGEK is pushing all the time. Njengoba sipusha ukuthi let us go in numbers enzalo, for us to make that appeal to the ancestor as a collective. In that way, ubuya lapha uclear ukuthi ubani. Because Mola, you are going to meet your ancestor. Uzokufikela emoyeni. And when you research your ancestor, bokuyiqhawe neqhawekazi. Manje lobu meek esikubo sekuthatha. I-DNA emanipulate ubani leyo. Because the people who died in protection of this life and the land, They were very much straightforward. They were heroes. Bakolela ukuthi bafe than live under subjugation. Tina sinebhamu sinama-AK abanye bagubhele, but uyasaba ukuyovumbulula la. I was saying the other day, khona ukhesha bemnaye la, ngithi kuye abantu that are ready to push this struggle forward abantu abalazi. Yabona laba bashaya ama-heist, laba barofayo. Those guys, if you can bring them together and give them a purpose and a reason, they will certainly liberate this country. Ngoba kugcwele amagwala. Those guys asamagwala. Maybe bayikhuzi up event bayimisa manje bakhomba abantu bathathe lento abayifunayo bahambe. Those are people we need to recruit. Sibafake the correct mindset. Sithi hayi masashayi levent. Asiyeni lapha e-Reserve Bank. Unegudla. It's true. Hey, and then you see. It's true, Makata. Those are people that are ready now. And how many are there? All over the country. Abasabi mlungu, abasabi iphoyisa. Iphoyisa mele balandele bayidubule. Those are liberated minds. Thina silokho sithi sibabizana. Sibabizana all sorts of names. Why? Because white people are calling them those names. Actually, those people are repossessing. Hey, they are repossessing those people. You must never look down upon those people because those are liberated minds. Hey, a clever player who's you are glorifying a crime. The worst crime is perpetuated. Iti, kumanje. Lendo yazwela machita. Asi crime. You repossession. And I tell you, man, remember, Kuti, our ancestors did exactly the same thing. When they took our cattle, we raided them at night. Hey, sayokuzi apla pasazi taking kom. Kula leka makale kona kuti you are criminal. How are you a criminal when you are repossessing? You are repossessing, you are not a criminal. Hey, manje umlungu usitshele nje ukuthi hey, umuntu mele repossessor, simsabe. We must never be associated with that person. I was even saying, we need to find a legal way ukuthi sibashaye labelungu ema-banks. If singathola a legal way in the financial services, ukuthi mesingenza kanje, we can get $1 billion quicker. Let us take that opportunity because our money. No bank owns the money la. EJSE was created with our own wealth. So we will not be actually futhi singayenzi ngokusaba yikho ngithi we must find a legal way cash. If kune loophole okumele sishaye ingamla ngayo, ingamla zayenza. Ingamla yafika lapha elentuzeni this investment bank ye-National First National bayibiza yeah RMB. Ingamla yafika RMB inebrother e-RMB. Ifike ithe man ngifuna ukushaya 2 billion la, but ngizoletha lamaphepha langa as an example for you to be able to go and mine. You need to do and go and ask for money for mining. You need to have a bankable document, right? I go and hire somebody for 60,000 or 100,000. Akunikeze that bankable document, right? Then bayifaka lapha incwadi zonke ze-right bamnika 2 billion. After 3 years, I declare insolvency. Because it's a company, it's not in their own personal names. I mean, they will do it all the time. And they are never arrested for that. Why? Because it's legal. I take $1 billion from the bank, after 3 years, things went sour. You declare insolvency. That will buy a good Mauritius. Bayothenga amaplazi ethu ngalo mali. Do you understand? Let us find a loophole esizorepossessa ngayo, but loophole illegal. Melo uthola uJackie ose-R&B. Let us talk. Nathi sifuna ukwenza njengala majuda. But after 5 years lejuda, hayi, linemali eSwitzerland. Benza vele bayopaka eSwitzerland. Una hard cash, angisakhulumi ngama-assets. Liquid cash 2 billion. R&B yenzeni write off. Why? Because that money is insured. Do you understand? Manje, let us wake up to asubutoti repossession. Hey, I say encourage ubutoti la. Ubutoti can only happen mawukhangela mina. Ubutoti lo. You are not repossessing. You are not repossessing mawukhangela mina. Ngokunamajita la yakhumbula amakabasa. Amakabasa were repossessing. And those were people who were involved in the struggle. I told you the last time. During the struggle, it's either Bom Tabalas, or you are involved in the struggle, or Bom Jwele. These were 3 things we knew. If Lomunga Kakani Simbole, Ashaya on Friday, Ashaya. Isandla semfene kumbula 535. I-535 bebe inshallah bayenze iziphela amatayela. EAA insurance company yavalwa. That was the contribution to the struggle. It wasn't to be told. We never looked at amajita bebe kabalaza as abotsotsi in terms of bringing down and making South Africa ungovernable. If ungakhona ukuya politically hamokama urepossess. Manje ungalinga ngobheka uDashi orepossessayo as a criminal. As long as uDashi ashayela ingamla. Sharp. Criminals in that Tabalazika. Let's not pull on. Sherry. When somebody comes, she said, he's always in doing Kumanga. Ungashu Prabota. That's a snuff for God. Ungaloku jump on my feds, la Sakonuglala. Melis Faga Macamera, my misled. Uchi corner laying young pet. It's too high. We're going to like I funegi le ndole. A shining arm. And 99. Singamsabi. If you kunendlela ukuthi corrupt and not. Your repossession there. Uma athi usho njalo. Futhi wena usathatha kancane. Kumele si-rate ama-lentuza ama-safer. Sikhona ukuthola indlela. Yabona amajita manje sekwangena kuphi kuma-shopping mall. Kepha bancenzani amahlongo amawashi yonke lento le. Konke lama-Bradley la. Amajita wa-VTs. Manje kumele kube ne-strategy nje abazongena nje shopping mall. Kube nekari nje ezongena epondweni Ibonda le-safe yase-standard nje. Ngaphandle amajita amile nama-AK akekho sondelayo within i-parameter ethize until baqede. Yi-repossession leyo. Hey, clever black ngangibiza ukuthi ngipromoter criminality. Akuna criminality. The biggest criminal umlungu man. Ngizongitshela. Hey. And futhi thina amajita avalelwa into ezingekho. Uke wayezwa nge-white collar crime. Why bayibiza white collar? Ngoba ishaywa umlungu. Hey, what? Every year, billions. Huh? Manje thina sigcwele lapho ma-Sun City. For into useless man. Eh? Iya e-Sun City wazi kahle ukuthi hayi ukupele isitaki. Ushayile istandard. Wabhodloza lapho wathatha yonke le wayokuphela somewhere. Hey. And in future mase siliphethe thina akekho umuntu omnyama esomuse for ukurepossess. Ane istate siyambiza hayi no ozocontribute. Sidinga lokhu, sidinga lokhu, sidinga lokhu. Hey, because i-repossession there. So please, Makesha, art has got to be maintained. Ungathi umuntu mele kushaya bese komnikeza esinye isihlahla. Let no yet of being inactive. You are giving a white person another cheek. Uyakushaya umlungu ngapha. Wena why? Because you are passive. Ulokuthi. Why? Chokozani Makesha. Asithi sikaseni. Nangi wrong nisho. Ngingasabi futhi. Kepha mina ngiyazi ukuthi ayikho icriminal kodaki erepossessayo. Umlungu othe umuntu otshontshela umlungu is a criminal. Yeah, a criminal mo otshontshela mina. Hayi lapho inkinga. And there was a code vele during his struggle. Amajita bewazi ukuthi uyotabalaza nejosi. Awutabalazi la ilokishini. Le ikari besuka ejosi zize la. Hey. Hayi ukuthi uthatha ikari yasekasi wena uyothengisa eMozambique inde. You deserve to be banned mawenza kanjani. Because we are victimizing umuntu omnyama, uyamhlukumeza. Uhlukunyezwa umlungu nawe manje. You are a secondary inflictor of pain amongst the black people. That is what should unite us. And be focused. Ukuthi enemy umlungu asudala. And the umlungu manje it's not only umlungu enemy nama politicians. They are our enemies. They are no ukuthi vele abasifuni. They won't give us money. Sifune imali yabo vele. Yingakho sikhululekile. Sikhuluma what needs to be said. Ngoba zoloko usaba ama-politician la wena olokhu compromise udala. Hayi no ngisaba ukuthi hey le proposal engiyifakile. Your politician is managing your money. You have a right to say whatever you want to say at any time. That money doesn't belong to them. So bafake court one day. We will put them there, we'll try them for violating our human rights, assisting white people to further perpetuate the colonization of black people. Those are politicians' fate in future. Siyabazi bonke. Oh, wena boyi-mayor. Oh, wena boyi-minister. Wozala. That is how it's going to end, London. Angeke sibayeke nje. Basatanasa manje because they are defended by white people. Babaniki ibhamu to come and kill us la. Ilanga labo liyeza. Ilanga lemidlwembe liyeza. Hey, umlungu uzoba ngekho. Uphi umlungu eNiger? Uminister lo beketshonke babenzani. Bathila nama-minister lapha eNaja manje naseBurkina Faso. Yonke le midlombe belokho i-exploit abantu ithatha imali yoyivalela eSwitzerland. Babafake ejele manje. That is the fate of politicians. Mina ngiyi-politicians, I should be jumping ship man. If ungayiboni le nto zayo, usemkingeni. Should be jumping ship manje. Ngithi, oh, benza kanje. Isele nala. They should know that. Hey, the day sithatha over the bantu are going to have to pay. Otherwise, art would not be served. How can you see that? How long have we been giving this so-called liberation? Over 20 years. Huh? Yini engathi sijabulele. 30 years. 30. Oh, look at China. China took them 50 years to be where they are. 50. When they started from zero. When they got their independence, they started from zero. Basbila. Look at where they are now. Huh? They control the whole world. They own 2/3 the stock markets ase-America. Manje labantu bethu ufuna ungitshela ukuthi 100 years izofika ishintshile. Ngale attitude yabo, it won't change. It's the winds of change nje ezilotha inguquko la. Not ukuthi ama-politicians out of their own will, they decide ukuthi babe nobuntu and they truly empower black people. Bashulwa amabhunu. Amabhunu didn't care ukuthi the British bathini. They empowered the Afrikaner. That's why namhlanje ba-strong kanje, banabo Sanlam. Abo Patrice, instead of starting their own insurance companies, they are giving shares to Sanlam. Following umlungu, wire. These people have got enough money to start economy yodaki, but they won't do it because it's going to affect the black, the white man. Uti, why they are not promoting self-sufficient kulama concentration camps? We should be manufacturing long into a and that should be promoted by government. This is what the Afrikaners did when they were building the Afrikaner. But go to agriculture. Once you have that foundation, then we'll assist you in terms of putting other layers. And Amapunu did them, it didn't take them 30 years. The first year they took from the British, there was a change in the life of an African. 1 year. Why? Because the fundamentals were correct. They knew they had a vision as to where they want to put the Afrikaner. The same Afrikaner manje, arrogant, hey, that's what they are saying. Hey, this is our land. Yeah, they defeated you. Hey, economy social media. They are busy spreading this thing, we must stop blaming white people. Hey, to have a nerve to say that to another black person. To tell us which we were conquered, therefore, we must accept which we were conquered. Yabona angathi ngulo sani ingulo yani lenje. Man. uRupert umnikile. Uthe wena hamba ukukhulumela belungu. Oh no, mina independent. Never count on me. Sizowakhumbula lawo magama. But you know, mina independent. I'm not standing for white, I'm not standing for black. Umele.
National Empowerment Fund, which is the same strategy, says about the loan that is created for black people, but for you to be able to get the loan, you need 10% of whatever you want to do, but you can still get the loan. If you want the business here 10 million, it means that you must have 10% of 10 million as cash
Injalo, okay.
before you get that loan.
No, injalo.
Makes no sense.
And not only in National Empowerment Fund, all. Hamba la in the department there that is for small business, small enterprise. ATTI, under ATTI. What is that? Small and medium enterprise, whatever. Our conditions or what are the same conditions you find the bank. So what's the point of that thing being existing? And here bank, because the bank is fully collateral. You touch up the collateral. So we huh? Hey, you touch up the collateral, but you know you must bring collateral. You don't know 10% of 1 million you tell 100,000. Huh? Amapu never did such a thing to the Afrikaner. Amapu, they risked billions to empower the Afrikaner. Oh, the idea. Okay, the idea yako hamba to that department. That department will assist you to have a bankable document, then come back to us. Signigez imali, you proceed with your business. Manje thina umlungu uthe. And the book, I remember 94. There were so many funds created by government to empower black people. But who managed those funds? Invested. Hey, come on, Kosef Lab. I see Baba Fund about they managed that money and the conditions. The conditions were terrible. And those were structures, those funds were created to fund them by these special SPVs. I was part of those structures. Some are SPVs, special purpose vehicle. Hey, by us, they will extend the loan for you to go and buy 10% of your shares. Ability in the company. But already they know Uguti ability is going to go down within a certain period. Huh? You go and invest back millions in money, then the stock market goes against you. How much shares ability in IF? You remain with that interest payment. There's no BEE company that you can point. Then in 94 is still existing. All of them, those shares, they were just using as a PR to promote to there's something that is being done for black people. But they never empowered anybody because those shares reverted back to the owners because the black people were not able to service the loan. So you must never be fooled. Thokozini. Columbus, question, comment. Asizwe ngabantu ukuthi how is it affected by this season. Go on. When okay. Ama-at. Jehud.
Eshikhulu lana mina ngizo-speculate manje ma-allegations thizeni yabo but nje just ukuthola the clarity.
Sure.
Uma ukhuluma amazamazama nami kungijabulisa uma ngibona ukuthi abafowethu bayaphandle bathatha ukudla ngokwabo. But now there's something I saw, we have social media. So as I speak right now, I don't know how true it is. So somebody mentioned ukuthi ubaba lapho minister Thinkikulwane. Ngathi unesandla yakhe.
Ubani?
Yeah, uThinkikulwane. Welcome here.
Lize ngegama. Lize ngegama.
Yeah, hi. Yena mkhulu.
Bani?
Ngamnandi lesitulo ngipha. Yeah, mkhulu ubhekisela vele kuyakhulumeka manje ukuthi kuyenze ukuthi mhlambe angaba nabafana bakhe abathumele lapha kumina komthathelo okuthathekayo. So angazi mhlambe if futhi ngikhuluma amanga alungiswe but mawukuthi into esiyexposayo kube into vele eyaziwayo.
Wena Khehla kona kwamanje sobe sikhuluma speculation because we don't know.
Of course.
Remember ukuthi uqele uhlala ku cabinet. Therefore he has access to ama concessions. He doesn't need to be hiring those. He can go directly to the Minister of Minerals, bamnikeze concession for him to go and mine. So it can be true, it cannot be true. I'm not sure about that. But okusalayo nje ukuthi remember ukuthi kunalento le ukuthi kugcwele abantu baseLesotho baseZimbabwe yonke lento and that has created a position yama South African. You know ukuthi ama South African feel ngenye indlela about that thing. Remember ukuthi iLesotho neBotswana they have ama resources as well. Nathi kuzoyenzeka la. We find ourselves in a situation efana naseZimbabwe. And very soon, a civil war is coming here. So mawubalekela eLesotho and ufuna ukuphila. Ngeke ujoin amazamazama aseLesotho. Hey, so the situation here is not exclusive. Singathi because now we are in this position esikuyo. Impi ayika intensify. Izo intensify impi la. If awulwi uzobaleka ngithi. Yobalekela. Lama Zimbabweans obaxosha la ufuna benzeni ngawo. Labantu baseLesotho baxosha la benzeni ngawo. Ngoba liyeza nakuwe lelanga. Remember ukuthi we are not free. We are not free. As long as our land and our economy is not back, we are not free. Yingakho uBob Marley utheni, you fight to run away with our life. Huh? You are going to fight again. Ngona ulwele ukuthi ufe. Ufe uyiqede enemy. That is what we're supposed to do in 94. Sikorobhele indamlo ziphele zonke. But senzani? That decide to compromise. It means ukuthi we are setting ourselves again. La besithi khona hayi sesiyafanulula. Oh no. Kumele ufaka amabhutsi futhi ubambe AK. Ulwe again. Do you understand? Leyo nto is going to happen. Akekho umuntu ozoyivimba. Umlungu is not going to give us our land and economy just. And umthetho uthi nobody gives you power. You take power. So mawuthatha le power kune resistance mele wenzeni? Mele ulwa ngithi. Uzolwela uba. Mawugwala ubaleke ubalekela kuphi? So yingakho sithi asibekezeleni nabantu laba. Remember ukuthi Africa yonke it's suffering the same problem. All over the continent where there are republics, black people are not okay. Why? Because they are being abused by politicians. So asibabekezeleni nabo they'll get liberated. When they are liberated, That's when we will have harmony. Not is liberated. We'll have harmony. Into as cool is the political system. Once we can deal with the political system, at DRC, Babulawa is the same thing. That's why you find them here in South Africa. Abase Nigeria, Utibuno wenzani man. Funukali war. What's going to happen to Nigeria? There will be civil war because there are people who are resisting. What's going to happen to those people? Won't they find a safe haven somewhere on the continent? Are we then supposed to chase them out? So let us be. I guess remember Guti, there is no foreigner on the continent. As long as you are black, Africa belongs to you. So asiyekeni ukutarget abantu abamnyama. Abantu abayinkinga kithi abelungu. And umlungu asimthindi. Uke wezwa ukuthi labo dudula badudula ama-China. Badudula ingama. How many foreigners ama-China neingama lezi here illegal? uChrismani wabulawa ba? Si foreigner. Ukawamiza foreigner ubani? Ubani njengami? Unjanusu. Manje ayiki foreigner Africa. We are all black, we are all from one womb. And leso sibeletho esala. So labantu bazekhaya. Because impilo yaqala la. This is where life started on the southern part. So bazekhaya labantu. Ukuze nawe ungafili ukuthi you are being disadvantaged oshumlungu. Osha umlungu, then uzobona ukuthi there's enough even for all people all over the continent. So let us stop this. Mina ngifuna ukuya Niger. Ngifuna ukubona la machita la. Ngivolunteer nami. Ngithi ngibaphambili mangifa ngifa. That's the attitude we should all have as Africans. Injury to one, injury to all. West Africa, they are calling on black people. Singalokho sikhomba abantu ukuthi hey, labantu babiza ngoni the juntas, military juntas, because we France isho njalo. Those are our liberators. They are liberating Africa, those people. They are waiting for us to go and join them. Messi suga le West Africa, sehanabo, to come and liberate the South. Yeah. So siyasiyeke ukuba magwala and be passive. Ngintshela ivari nyaye naitsha mina. Ngizozo sentshole report ukuthi hayi umkhulu akekho la. Nyaye eBurkina Faso. That's where I'm going. Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali futhi nginebra la. Nginebra mama tu. Sengimtshelile Jo. Longisa. Awutshela amajita ngiyeza lapho. Nyaya mina. Hey, I'm not going to shy away from war. EP years of liberator and nothing else. If labantu basidinga from here West Africa, sihlaleleni thina. Sonke izandla. It's like the attitude sesinayo. Kushaya umuntu next door. Uyamuzwa uyascreama. Uvala vie. Ngengubo ivitmo. Ukuthi kusasa uthi angizwanga nokho. Engizwile. Mind that spirit of injury to one, injury to all. I circle. Mind we need to readopt that spirit. Africa will be liberated much quicker. If kungaba nenqwaba yabantu abamnyama who are volunteering to go to Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso and be defense elabotana, then the struggle is set all over the continent. And to liberate the South will be easy. Because it's on the says an 8 pound. Nama playing that says it's on Shaseda, Nama Kualala. Okay, Governor, we'll make a buy. One will train the exile. Yes. You train a lot, you train a lot to be subjugated again. What was the purpose of you going to train? To be a gorilla? Ungaloku postela la ukuthi hayi mina ngibuye exile. Ngangenzani? Sifuna usibonise ke leyo nto ukuthi boyoyitrainela le ngaphandle. Awukukhuzi up lapha e-defense. Huh? Nilandela ama-politicians who are continuing to violate our rights. Unless boyotrainela ukuthi nawe u-ede amongst the number that have no conscience in killing black people. Niyakhumbula nge-COVID benzani? Ingamla, they were treated with hiccups. Huh? Bafike emalokishini nje bavudva kwaze kwafa umuntu la e-Alexander amasoja. How many people died during a lockdown there edrobheni? Huh? Abantu kuthiwa kuhanjwe estradeni ubona ingamla no zisestradeni zize sicele lamasoja ukuthi can you take us a picture? Kepha mebefika la elokishini, what did they do to us? Huh? That's why we are evil towards each other. Kumele, we need to heal. We need to heal so that you self-hate. Once you have self-hate, you have no love of self. That's why you treat another black person the way you treat a call. Ikubalo lomlu. Yes, sir. Minagate ngalka. Yingakho ngikhuluma kanje. Ngaphalaza more than 7 times. Ngikhipha nje lekhuba. Siyabhala. Sivaleni makhehla. Apha manje school. So I looked at continue makhehla. It's not yet to hold. Hey, let us prove what we are true revolutionaries. A true revolutionary will return the tried and tested governing system of the continent, of course, than to be seconded by a black republic. Black republic, we are taking it halfway. You're becoming a stumbling block towards reaching total liberation. So as was telling the Black Republic, Tina Sisi, we are owners of the land. Huh? Mele yicho kumele siya umthetho la elokishini. Akithi ilokishi lethu. Ngazositshela ukuthi soba nemithetho ebhalwe engamla le. Futhi abakufihleli Dutch Roman law. Uhamba nawe uyoyifunda leyo Roman law. Ufika uzosuppress uDutch la. Ha? Hey, being a politician, ufundeni politics and law. Ibhlungu mayicabanga lento wena khehla ukuthi umlungu manje mele sibuyise uShikhanti Diop said the oldest constitution in the world was drafted by African people. It's there. Hayi ukuthi ayikho. Siya ignore because ingamla ayingeni la. Ingamla isiforced ukuthi si-import a foreign law to come and govern us here. What's wrong with us? Sigulani yini lesigulayo? Huh? Uvume nawe, oh no, as a president, the constitution yethu is going to be guided by a Roman Dutch law. Uphile kahle la ekhaya. Amakhosi anila nomthetho. Bayibizani futhi traditional law. Bona lama politicians bathi umthetho wethu thina that used to govern us. Yeah. It's traditional law because umlungu denigrated that position. Ngathi the other day uTalinjebo waye court. Huh? Meke fike court bamtshela ukuthi customary law play second fiddle to this constitution. That's how they were able to imprison him. Mina ngeke ngiyogwetshwela umthetho welungamane ngafa. Bawuthola la ngimenge-ekela. Akekho uzongena. Uma uzongena vele uzongena ngebhuleti amshaya ngife ngihambe. It's okay. Ngiyovalelwa nguyinkosi. Ngivalelwe umthetho wangaphandle. Angeke makhehla thokozini. Apha manje Sifiso. Iguphi makhehla.